we should go north through New Brunswick first. And then we go over to New Glasgow, Jonquière, Campbellton, and then some place between Montreal and Grand Falls.
Is it good?
Lovely. See, that's how it's supposed to look. I wanted to find out if what happened in my town was happening across Canada.
You're not engaged in an objective examination of the Walmart phenomena. You've reached a decision that Walmart is bad and you're going to go out and try to prove it.
You know, UFCW and Walmart don't get along and he feels like basically I'm writing for the enemy.
For me, as the independent journalist, this is the thing that's kind of going to make everyone say, no, you're not.
We need all of your help. Write to your elected officials. Write to Walmart's headquarters in Bentonville.
I don't know how to react when people refuse to intake information. It's their right to not know, I guess, but it's also their responsibility to at least read it, you know, to understand.
I'll take one.
Yeah? Great.
I want to see what garbage is in there.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi. Offer you guys some refreshments?
Some water or some coffee? I actually thought about juice instead. You guys want some juice and some water?
Oh, I got some coming for you. We'd ask that you not be in front of the building.
Remind you about our no solicitation policy. You guys are leaving then?
I think we asked you to get off the sidewalk.
Is that by law or?
No, it's just a company policy.
So this is a fire lane.
In a fire lane.
You're at the fire lane here too, though.
So you guys are leaving then?
We're gonna stay unless the police ask us to leave.
No problem.
And okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there. I'd like some information on Walmart.
Some of the things that I've heard them say and some of the things that they're saying in their literature and some of the things they're saying on their website are just not true. They're just not true.
When you're talking about Rob Walton and you're talking about the family, you're talking about Helen Walton.
For sure.
I know her personally and she's one of the nicest people you'd ever meet.
We don't want. No.
Walmart's
we don't.
keeping the price
We don't want
for me by using sweatshop
But
labor. And they're feeding a hungry child in China. I have no problem with that.
We don't want to shut.
Don't do this to Walmart.
But they're not
the
allowed.
prices are going to go up, and I'm not going to be happy.
I had a fire 2.5 years ago. Lost my husband, my 2 children, and my home. Everybody in Canada from Walmart helped me out. Now, don't tell me anything about Walmart.
It's better than Zellers. It's brighter in there. You ever go to Zellers? It's depressing.
They will arrest us and they will tow the truck. Do you want to be arrested?
How do they exploit people at home? I read that little sheet.
Excuse me, you can hand this crap to somebody else.
Okay. This big box approach that was developed by Walmart and is now being taken up by many other companies is having a terrible effect on many of our cities.
To be informed is to be free. And if everyone in Quebec was fully aware of what Walmart is doing, I'm about sure that the business would decrease.
I think the impact of the trip is big on those who already are aware of the issues and low on those who aren't aware of the issues. I feel like things are getting a little sluggish, flat, and that we're just slipped into a formula of handing out flyers.
Feeling like we gotta refocus a bit on where the jams are going and what we're accomplishing with them. And I include myself, like I think our energy has gone down pretty low.
I can't say I'm very excited. This is how much money I have to my name.
Before we fight on this, we should decide what goes on the banner, because what goes on the banner is going to determine people's opinions.
Well, we can't. The point is you can't decide a slogan until you know your approach.
And Matt, I really think like people should not worry so much about the mainstream media reporting on it like 7 activists block people from store at the end of our tour, because there's a larger context that will be discovered for anyone who actually gives a shit.
J'ai pas d'assurance. Moi, je suis malade. Mes médicaments, je les paye full pin. Fait que je suis comme une fille qui travaille sur le bien-être social. Je suis comme une fille sur le bien-être social, dans le fond. Puis je suis moins avantagée parce que je paye tout. Je paye mes médicaments, je paye tout. Puis je suis en partiel. La fille qui est sur le bien-être social est chez eux, elle n'a pas de gardienne à payer, elle n'a pas rien, puis elle a plus que moi.
Bon, on a besoin de l'union chez Walmart parce que, première des choses, Walmart, il y a le non-respect. Non-respect de l'individu, non-respect des horaires, non-respect des heures, de l'ancienneté, des salaires. Tu veux-tu en avoir d'autres?
OK, vous levez la main en l'air, hein? Levez la main!
See, these are my people. Look how fun they are.
I think this time we're gonna have some really different, exciting jams go on.
Step right up. The time of the unveiling is almost upon us. Standing 1.5 million people strong and a whopping $250 billion a year. What big eyes you have, Beast!
The better to see unionization attempts at a distance!
What big profits you have, Beast!
The better to satisfy my shareholders!
The reason I came tonight is I really wanted to get this information. A lot of young parents in the community where I live, they just think the Walmart is the be-all and the end-all. And when you say anything against it, they'll just say, oh my goodness, we couldn't afford to clothe our children and whatnot if we didn't have the Walmart.
We have documented a lot of human rights violations and labor violations in factories producing for Walmart.
Yo pienso que ustedes como consumidores tienen todo el derecho del mundo de exigirle a estas empresas como Kim Jong que si pueden explotar y que si pueden hacer que nosotros produzcamos 3.000 camisas diarias para generarle mayor ganancia a ellos, también pueden pagar un mejor salario a los trabajadores, pero sobre todo dar buenas y mejores condiciones de vida. ¿Cómo es posible que una empresa tan grande, transnacional, que tiene tanto poder, que tiene ganancias millonarias, esté pagando a mí, me esté pagando un salario de hambre y de miseria?
Gentlemen, we've caught the Beast of Bentonville in the Walmart parking lot. We have him here in the buggy, and you're going to be able to come up and help us fight against the Beast with some pies.
I do it, but he won't let me.
Oh, nice. The first Beast. And this brave little girl is now going to pie the Beast of Bentonville in the face with diversity. Something Walmart doesn't like. Oh! Nice shot. Fight back with labor rights against the Beast.
And today, 6 students, 2 documentary filmmakers, and a photographer plan to station themselves in the Walmart parking lot at Champlain Place to educate the public on what they see as the retail giant's questionable business practices.
Because of Walmart impacts, because it moves into communities, it essentially sucks up, it creates more economic growth, but it sucks it up as well. And it forces local businesses to close down. It takes money out of Canadian communities and essentially exports it directly to their headquarters in Arkansas and Bentonville.
Walmart, you're still growing, you're still showing that you sell for less. I hear a town buzzing about the grand opening that will happen on.
A bit lower. Okay, go ahead. 3 shots. 2. Oh! Oh! There's communities that already have Walmarts, and people will continue to shop there. And we're hoping, at least if they're going to continue to shop at Walmart, that they pressure Walmart to change its labor policies. And then communities where there isn't Walmarts built yet, we want to help different organizations to stop them from coming in, because we feel that the amount of stores that exist in Canada is enough.
Walmart came up from the United States. Somehow I think it's a big mistake. Seems that way to me. They're shutting down the store because they don't know the score. Well, now, Walmart, oh, you think you're so smart, but I don't. I hope you won't come back no more. Well, Walmart, you think you're so smart. I wish you'd go back home. Go back home. Go